Caitlin Clark's brother blames refs for latest injury to Fever star. Colin Clark, the brother of Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark, suggested that WNBA officials were to blame for the sharpshooting guard's injury which she suffered on Tuesday night. Clark left the game in the final minute after she came up lame following a bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell. She walked gingerly down toward her own basket and banged her head against the padding in frustration. As she left the court, she was seen in tears. The two-time All-Star had missed several games due to injury and was working her way back to full health following a groin injury. The physicality had not turned down. It led to Colin Clark's post on social media amid the concern about his sister. "Make no mistake, this is on the reffing," he wrote on X. Colin Clark deleted the post afterward. But the officiating had been under the microscope all season long. Players from the Fever and the Connecticut Sun got into a brawl earlier in the year as officials let competitive play turn into heated confrontations which led to a bigger issue. Fever head coach Stephanie White spoke about the physical play after Indiana's win over Connecticut on Tuesday night. "There's a level of physicality that they're able to play with against her. I knew it as an opponent, and I see it as her coach. I'm not exactly sure why. It just is what it is," she said. "We've got to help her learn to adjust and use it against them in certain ways. We've got to find some ways to make it a little easier for her." Admittedly, White added that the WNBA as a whole has seen more physical play on the court than ever before. "The level of physicality overall in our league has been at a different level than it's been for a long time." The WNBA and Caitlin Clark's civil rights. Caitlin Clark has done for the Women's National Basketball Association what Michael Jordan once did for the NBA, made it more valuable, watchable and marketable. Instead of protecting its transformative star, the league's leadership ignores the relentless targeting of Ms. Clark, treating its greatest asset as if she were a PR headache. That approach could turn into a legal liability for the WNBA. "We want her out here on the floor," Fever HC Stephanie White drops health disclaimer in update on Caitlin Clark's return. Indiana Fever coach Stephanie White has given an update on former Iowa Hawkeyes star Caitlin Clark's potential return from her right groin injury. On Sunday, August 3rd, White had a media availability before the Fever's away game against the Seattle Storm. Coach White then dropped an update on Clark's injury. For the 2025 WNBA season, which is her sophomore year in the league, Clark has appeared in only 13 games in total, courtesy of a plethora of injuries, with the most significant being her re-aggravated groin injury. It made her sit out of this year's WNBA All-Star Game. As it stands, the Fever have uncorked a 17-12 record and are the third seed in the Eastern Conference. For her second year in the WNBA, Clark has averaged 16.5 points, 5.0 rebounds, 8.8 assists, and 1.6 steals per contest. Stephanie White says Caitlin Clark's injury can sometimes be a blessing in disguise. Indiana Fever beat the Seattle Storm 78-74 in away territory on Sunday. During the post-game presser, Coach Stephanie White talked about how her players are gaining confidence in themselves and on the team. She pointed to the fact that Caitlin Clark is still recovering, which allows more players to get more playing time at the moment. White and the rest of the Fever anticipate Clark's return in the coming weeks as they prepare to face the LA Sparks on Tuesday, August 5th, in front of the Crypto.com Arena crowd.